So one other thing I want to urge you, this is my second time testifying. I testified for the same bill last year, and I think last year I spoke about 11:15 p.m. This is 11:30. Maybe we can limit the time that you afford to each person to 2 minutes, maybe 3, and maybe then you can go home and we can go home. But interestingly enough, I'm a physician as well. I've been practicing in Rhode Island and Providence for 27 years. And I also am a member of a coalition against gun violence. I just want to make several comments based on what I heard over the past 5 hours. And then I also want to support Bill number 7243 that's regarding guns in school. As far as being physician, I have Rhode Island license, but I also have Massachusetts license, and that's exactly for the reason that each state requires license. Those of you in law probably have to face the same thing. I can practice in Pawtucket. I cannot cross the line to Attleboro and practice exactly the same thing. I need a Massachusetts license. It's inconvenient. It's very expensive. It's every 2 years. It's not $100. It's $600 and $700 here. So it is something that's very inconvenient and very kind of irritating. But they check what happened in the last 2 years. People are saying, well, every 4 years, if nothing happened, then I'm fine. Well, maybe you became demented. I mean, who knows? I'm a physician. I see what happens in 4 years. So I think, you should keep this business of reciprocity pretty kind of tight, because what one state allows you to do, another one won't. And just because you're good in one place won't be good in another place. The other comment was made here about the studies done by CDC, which is Centers for Disease Control. CDC was prohibited by law to do any meaningful research on gun violence. So whatever this quote is, I think it's fake, frankly. The other comment I want to make is this, that I was born and raised in a totalitarian country. And when I heard the testimony of Representative Roberts, it's really reminded me of what I went through when I lived in the Soviet Union. It was straight, either you're against us or you're with us. And if you're against us, we'll know what to do about you. I don't know who she is, but it really struck me a wrong way. And the last one is about my support for 7243. It's the guns in school. And again,
thanks. Your time's up.
Okay.
It's an unpleasant experience, isn't it?
But that's how it works,
Why don't you finish, please, for us? I think you have a lot to add to this conversation, as I think everybody that's preceded you has had a lot to add to this conversation.
Right.
And I will tell you that this committee has been me in particular, I've been very loath to limit people's time, because what happens is they come up here and they're all worried about their time. They end up not saying the things that they took time out of their day to come up here to say. And they leave with a great deal of distaste in their government. And that's something we're trying to get away from as best we can. Sometimes their time limits are absolutely necessary. When we do marijuana hearings, for example, we have several, even more than tonight, and it's just no way to do it. But
yeah, I mean,
it's not something this committee likes to do.
That's true, but
because getting cut off is unpleasant.
Reality is such that it's.
So I'm
difficult.
sorry to make that.
That's fine.
Please, please let us know. Please finish with your testimony.
Yes, let me just tell you about 7243. I think it's a very low kind of incidence situation. Thankfully, we haven't seen anything like this, and hopefully we'll never will. But like with very low incidence situations, people who respond to that have to be well trained. And I think police and first responders are better trained. As an example, if somebody in this room just, has a heart attack and drops, with a cardiac arrest, you probably want to have a person not who just got certified in CPR, but who knows, ACLS, which is advanced cardiac support and stuff, because with CPR you'll end up with broken ribs and most probably dead. So I want you to really consider kind of passing the law, taking out this opportunity of people carrying gun on school property. Thank you.